What's up, y'all? I know the rumors, and maybe it's official that Conor McGregor is going to fight Charles Oliveira. I've already made a prediction on that video. I haven't made a prediction, however, on Charles Oliveira taking on Islam Makhachev. And I apologize if I'm saying these guys' names wrong. I don't mean to do that, but some of these names are hard to pronounce. But Islam Makhachev, wow, this guy is incredible. I actually picked this guy to lose to Bobby Green, and he came out and won. He dominated. He's been killing people. He's very good with submissions. He's a very good grappler, but he can stand and bang too. Um, Oliveira is fighting his best fights right now. He knocked out Michael Chandler. He dominated Tony Ferguson. He defended his title against Poirier and dominated him for the most part. And we know Poirier, he's pretty good on the feet, and he handled him pretty well on the feet with ease. And when he went to the ground, he made him tap out. Um, so that gives him one title defense at lightweight. I've already picked him to beat Justin Gaethje in this fight. Now let's say if these two guys fight, this is a very winnable fight for Islam. He's very well rounded. He can submit guys. He can stand up with anybody if he needs to. He can go to distance. He wins a lot of decisions. Um, I think the longer this fight goes, it'll be in favor of Islam. I keep emphasizing that because he reminds me of Habib with the way he fights. Habib can go a long time and dominate people. Is he as good of a grappler as him? I I can't say yes or no to that. But Charles Oliveira has had problems with um, getting beat by decision and going the distance before, So that leads into the favor of Islam. Um, I don't know, but he can certainly beat Charles Oliveira. I like his fighting style, but Charles Oliveira is a monster. He kills people if he doesn't go the distance. He's been knocking people out. And he's been submitting people left and right lately. I think he's on a long. I can't remember the number, but it's a long. I look at his record and a lot of green in that area of having a lot of consecutive wins. I think the only fight he didn't finish was Tony Ferguson. He took him the distance, and it was a lesser man than Tony Ferguson. Tony would have tapped from that submission, whatever it was he was in a year, 2 years and 2 years ago. But he dominated him pretty. It wasn't even a close fight. So, and that's like the first time Tony Ferguson ever lost a fight where it wasn't even competitive. So, this is a hard prediction. I think this fight's more worth talking about than the Conor McGregor fight because I don't think that fight would be competitive unless Conor caught him with something big. Um, I have to go with Islam. I think Islam would win this fight. I just think it's his time. I'm not saying Charles can't win the fight. He's very competitive. He can finish guys. The problem is if he doesn't finish him, can he still win the fight? That's the thing. Like I think the longer the fight goes, Islam will use his grappling. Because even if you're a jiu-jitsu guy, you can grapple really well, and you can use ground and pound. It burns away a lot of that jiu-jitsu stuff that Oliveira brings to the table. It reminds me of Fedor and Minotaur Nogueira when they fought years ago. Minotaur was a submission guy. And if his stand-up wasn't there, clearly Charles's stand-up is better than his was at the time. But you know what I mean. He's a very good grappler. So that goes against Charles Oliveira. I'd have to pick Islam by decision. I don't think he'd finish Charles Oliveira, but he has what it takes to dominate him as a grappler. And if he doesn't get caught in a submission, which I think he's very capable of not getting caught in, he can use ground and pound and control the positioning on the mat. And even if they stand, all he has to do is walk forward and hit him and clinch him and take him down. And he can fend off a lot of the Muay Thai that Charles Oliveira brings to the table.